to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind to do things which are not convenient. This is a sinner who decides that I believe God, I know God, but I'm going to do what I want to do. And I want to let you know the Greek word for reprobate is adokimos, 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 which means not standing the test, not approved, and it's properly used of metals and coins. So I have a story here. This happened to me. I was um I was walking our church grounds. I'm at church now. I was walking on our church grounds praying, which I like to do. It just feels good to be outside walking around praying. You know, people drive by like, "What's that crazy guy doing?" Kind of like that. I want them to know that I'm a Jesus freak. I'm crazy for Jesus. So when they need prayer, they're gonna say, "Hey, let's go have that crazy guy pray for us." So I was walking the church grounds. So what happened was I looked on the ground and I saw a coin. This is a true story. I saw a coin and it was a nickel. So after examining the nickel, I found out that it was a rare buffalo nickel. I was like, oh my God, which means it was dated between 1918 and 1938. So I was like, wow, this is a rare nickel. This is probably worth some money. Remember, we're talking about a reprobate mind and a reprobate believer. Now, so I get baking soda, everything I can. I'm trying to clean this coin. I got a toothbrush. I'm working it. You know, I'm going to get the money out of this coin. This is a rare coin. This coin is older than my father, probably aged at near my grandfather's age. So I was like, this coin is worth money. So I'm getting it. I'm scrubbing it. I'm doing everything I can. I find out at the end that the metal has fused because of the earth, because of what's going on, because it's been in the earth so long, the metal, you can't read it. I can only clean it to a certain point. And so I called the coin shop. I said, hey, I can't see the year. I know it's a buffalo nickel. Um, what is it worth? He says nothing, 5 cents. He says, put a hole in it, make it a necklace, and roll on. It's not worth anything. And so for a long time, I was like, God, why did you have me find that coin? I was like, I believe everything. If something happened, I believe God said, God wanted me to find that coin. Then I came across Romans 1:28 when it talks about a reprobate mind. And I want you to consider this. This coin had the worth. This coin was worth a lot of money. But because it was affected, because it was damaged by the earth, it wasn't worth that. And I want you to consider your own life and what sin does to you. What sin does for you, it makes you believe that you're not worth what you're actually worth. You guys are worth so much. God said, God knows the number of hairs on your head. He designed you. He has a plan for your life. You know, he said, okay, here we go. I got Pastor Septimus, you know, yeah, let's make him a little handsome. You know, we're going to form him to look handsome, we're going to make him, you know what God says? I want him to be a pastor. God formed you to be a pastor. You know, it's in Genesis 1, it says God's formed man. That means he passionately created you. And you must know that. Do not think that you're worthless. You have high value. Higher value than any mineral in this earth is human because God created you. But we allow sin, not just your sin. Sometimes the sin of your father. Sometimes the sin of the government. Sometimes the sin of everybody around you. They make you feel worthless. But I'm telling you right now, I want everybody to know this. You're valuable. You're valuable.